Madam President.
Senator from North Dakota.
Madam President, I want to thank our Ag Chairman. I want to thank him for being here today. I want to thank him for his many, many years of service in this body. And most of all, what I want to thank him for today is his leadership on farm issues, on ag issues, on working on behalf of our farmers and ranchers, and in working in a very bipartisan way. And that's what he's here doing. You heard from our whip, the senator from South Dakota and Ag State. You heard from our Ag Chairman, senator from Kansas and Ag State. You're going to hear from other members of our Ag Committee. You're going to hear from the senator from Iowa and Ag State. You're going to hear from Senator Bozeman from Arkansas and Ag State, from Senator Fisher, Nebraska, obviously a big farm and ranch state. The presiding officer, I know, would be right here speaking with us if you weren't presiding, again, an Ag State. And, you know, what this is all about today is making sure that we support farmers and ranchers. And we're here in a very positive, encouraging way, and it's to make the point that we need to get assistance out to our farmers and ranchers. Now, we have some of that available. We have about $14 billion that we secured in the CARES Act that is ready to go out. It's ready to go out. We've done a ton of work with USDA. We want to thank the Ag Secretary, Sonny Perdue, Georgia, another Ag state. He's worked very hard, and his whole team's worked hard on this, and we worked hard with him. So that $14 billion needs to get out to our farmers and ranchers, and just across the country. It really touches just about every state. And then we need to replenish the Commodity Credit Corporation, the CCC. So I chair Ag Appropriations. I work with that every year, and that's about $30 billion year in and year out that goes in there. So this is not a new thing. This is something we do every year, and we need to get that done now in the CR so that we can continue to provide that help and support for our farmers and our ranchers, because this is what funds the key farm programs. The countercyclical safety net, the very key programs, ARC, Ag Risk Coverage, and PLC price loss coverage are funded by the CCC. So that, I mean, that's just fundamental. That's the heart and soul of the bipartisan farm program we passed, as our Ag Chairman just described. Bipartisan, strongly supported in our committee and strongly supported on the floor of this body as well as in the House. So this is funding, as I say, the heart and soul of the farm program, and it also funds some conservation programs and other things. But that safety net that our farmers and ranchers rely on every year is what's funded with this CCC. So that's why we're here today. And again, as our Ag Chairman said, we have over 40 farm groups from across the country that have sent a letter to leadership saying, hey, absolutely, not only move forward with this aid, we're talking about the $14 billion we got in CARES, which I think we're very close to getting there, again, thanks to USDA. I think you'll see that very soon. But then absolutely taking that step to replenish the CCC so that we can continue to provide that countercyclical safety net, that farm program that our farmers and our ranchers depend on. And remember, this isn't just about our farmers and ranchers. This isn't just about good farm policy. In this country, we have the lowest cost, highest quality food supply in the world that benefits every single American every single day because of our farmers and ranchers. And that's how important this is. So let me turn next to my colleagues. I'm going to turn to my colleague from Nebraska. She is herself a cattle rancher. So who better to hear from than Senator Fisher next from Nebraska, a cattle rancher herself.